Hi guys and welcome to the Vault Room. My name is Valentina Soretis and I am the Director of Style by Valentina. Now, a couple of weeks ago we were on the pod and we had Moody and George speak to us about a few things industry related. But today I am the host and the seats have been flipped and a lot of our vendors and clients were messaging us saying, who are those guys? Oh my God, were they the guys that did our drums? Oh my God, is that the pyrotechnics? Oh, why? A couple of weeks ago, we were on the pod with George. Okay. All right, shush, George. All right, this is it.
I'm going to have a quick vape and I'll come back.
George, it's George. He's doing what?
Do that. I'm going to walk outside the room. We just need the intro fee.
You need to go too, I think.
Okay, all right.
I can't have him just staring at me.
Do you want me to go too?
Hi guys and welcome to the Vault Room podcast. My name is Valentina and I'm the Director of Style by Valentina. Tonight I'm the host of the pod and we'll be asking the boys a lot of questions about their insight of the events industry. Welcome guys. How are you?
How are you, Val?
I'm
How you
good.
going, Val?
Thanks
How
for
are you,
having
Woody?
me.
I'm good, Edmund. George?
Magic dust?
Yes.
Oh my God, what does that mean? Is that an inside
Hey?
joke? Is that an
No,
inside
that was
joke?
from last week's
that's
yes,
episode.
that's
He
right.
is obsessed with magic dust.
And
the
he's
whole
obsessed
episode.
with Root Me.
Oh, it was a product for hair. It said
Yeah,
it's
magic
Root Me,
dust as
so
well.
I don't know, we kind of made it a bit dirty last week.
We put into action there.
So it's very,
How are you,
very
Val?
good. It's very interesting being on the other side of
How does it feel?
Yeah, good. Feels good.
I
Feels
feel
great
like
to...
the spotlight's on us now. I feel
The spotlight is on you because you know
Yeah.
why? Because a lot of people don't actually know what you guys do. And there's a lot of people out there that reached out to us when we were on the pod
Yep.
and wanted to know who you guys were, what you guys did. And they were like, oh my God, is that the guy that did our fireworks? And oh my God, was that our drummer? And I was like, yes. So it's nice to put a face to the name. And I think interviewing you guys tonight will give everyone a good insight and intel on the events industry and what we all offer. So do you guys want to introduce yourselves first and let's have a little chat.
Want to do the honours?
The honour's all yours.
Oh, thank you. M for Moody, but no,
Yes.
Mahmoud is my real name. For those that don't know me, I'm a pyrotech. I have a full-time job.
Yep.
Let's not talk about that. It's a bit of a secret. That's all you need to know. We'll find out the rest later on.
And you, George?
So my name is George, aka Edmond Dantes, which you'll find out later on.
Yep.
And I reckon we start with the questions because I'm getting a bit tingly here.
Why?
Yeah.
What's making you anxious?
I don't know. It's strange.
Do you have a
me.
lot to say?
I do.
Is it strange to be
I
on
can
the
see
other
it in
side?
your eyes.
I do have a lot to say. I just hope the questions are asked right, and hopefully,
pressure.
Hopefully, I can lay everything on the table rather than see certain people, tell them whatever issues there are. I just want it to be out there.
So just going off that, like, can you elaborate? Because like, are these, so obviously we all work in the events industry and it's a political one. So my first question to you guys is, how do you deal with the politics in the industry? Because that can be very consuming for some people. So is that something that you guys deal well with, or is that something that you struggle with?
I personally, if it gets out of hand, I like to speak up. But generally, I just shrug it off. People can talk all they want. People love to talk. Look, I'm not going to lose sleep.
Have you had anyone directly say anything bad about you, or
Not directly, but behind my back.
whispers?
Yeah, a lot of whispers, Chinese whispers go around, and look, it doesn't really bother me. They can talk all they want. My work speaks for itself. My reputation speaks for itself.
Yeah.
My awards speak for themselves.
So
they can
water
talk
off a
all they
duck's
want.
back. kind
Yeah,
of thing,
pretty
yeah.
much. Georgie?
You know what it is? A lot of the people in my side of the business, I want to make sure, we made this podcast to be positive,
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
right? But some things have to be hit on the head.
That's why it's called the Vault Room.
People like to run their mouth. I just tell people, choose your words wisely, because you can tell certain people, it always comes back to me.
Yeah.
Being in the business for a long time, having that love and respect to the people, people aren't silly. Just choose your words wisely. Don't talk about anybody, because at the end of the day, like you said, our work speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I don't need reviews, 5-star reviews. Oh, what do you think of us? Or what do you think of this? Or what do you think of that? Or what do you think of my drumming? Or whatever it is. I just feel that just give it your heart, give it your all. Just be pure. This business can bring the ugly side out of you. You know, behind the scenes can be ugly. I try to keep it as positive as possible.
Yeah, of course.
Once the door's open, once I arrive, all the crap's out on the table at the back. But unfortunately, sometimes you have people in this business who just love the drama.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part about it.
That's what they live off, the drama.
Yeah. And just going off that, what's the biggest misconception people have about you? So what's
I'm
the
Mr.
biggest...
Nice Guy.
Yeah.
You know what? I am very nice. I'm friendly with everyone.
You know what? I think you're too nice. At times, honestly. Because if you look at us in the podcast,
Yeah.
we were saying before, you're with the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
You are a nice guy.
Thank you.
What did you say I was before?
He's the calm to your chaos.
Come to the chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look, generally I am pretty calm, but just don't step on my toes. That's bottom line.
Yeah,
Don't
obviously,
step
yeah.
on my toes. Don't talk about me. If you have something to say, if you have a problem, you have an issue, come up to me.
Yeah. Obviously, this is something that happens between the industry that obviously we're all in the same industry, but there's different pockets, right? So
Yes.
there's obviously the styling pocket and then there's the entertainment, which
Yeah.
is what you guys do. And I think that's a really exclusive pocket. There's not a lot of drummers and a lot of pyro guys
Yeah.
in that.
Correct.
So I think if something was to be said and it's negative, obviously
Yeah.
it's going to come back to you. So
I just say, if you're going to say something, say it to my face. Because if I say something, and I said it last week, I wear it. If I've said something, I'm going to call you. I'm going to say, I said 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah,
Someone says, I've heard something. Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to know it. But if you got a problem, say it. Because you want to speak Chinese whispers to this person, that person, that person. Comes back to me. I'll still be political. I'll still work with you perfectly, do whatever I have to do perfectly. But will I trust you? No. Will I be feeding you more work? No.
Yeah.
There's only a few in this business that I trust, and they know who they are.
yeah,
I'm the nicest guy you can meet.
yeah,
I will help every person.
yeah,
I've helped a lot of people in this business, and I've been screwed over.
Yeah.
But that's fine, and I'll continue to help people because why should they harm other people's future?
yeah.
So I'll still help them, right? But I'm not silly.
Yeah, you just don't want to be taken advantage of, I
Exactly,
guess. Yeah.
exactly right. And it hurts. I won't lie to you, it hurts because when you give your all, help people, and then they get that little bit of stardom. I wouldn't say maybe it's stardom, like
It's like an ego. Yeah.
we all have ego. I think everyone has our ego. I have ego, but I humble my ego.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know my self-worth. Like I consider myself now at my age, I'm in my prime.
Yeah.
No one's going to take that away from me.
Yeah, of course.
And
yeah.
the only person who's going to take it away from me
yeah.
is God.
Yeah.
Or I destroy myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which that's not happening
Pretty
anytime
brutal.
soon.
So obviously you guys are big on social media. Like that's everyone's, form of advertising really. So when we're not active on there, people kind of lose interest and they're always thinking, oh, where's George and where's, Moody's content? I see you guys hop around venues a lot on the same night. Like sometimes you're at one venue and then you'll jump to another one.
That's
Like
a good question.
how do you do it? Because I'm like, 1 minute he's here and then the next minute he's there. Like, how is that? Are you a magician? Like, how do you do
Let me
it?
jump in first.
Obviously, you guys have a team.
Yeah, 100%. So
like-
I have a
I've
team.
got
So we've got multiple people, but you're a one-man show. So I think the light should be on you.
It's funny you brought that up.
Do we have George and Edmund or just George?
Because
From one
it
venue
just
to another?
baffles me because obviously, when you're on one of my events, I'm just like, well, that's for me. You need to be there and that's a priority. I don't care what other events you have on
Yeah.
your,
Look, I do have a lot of events every week. When it's certain events where they say we need you the whole night, we can't have you anywhere else, I stay there. But if I'm doing, say, an entrance here, an entrance there, or a bracket, I work my way. But it's funny you said that because again, when people talk,
Comes back.
comes
Yeah.
back. And I hear a lot of people, that I jump from event to event. Or I go to an event, I'm not booked, just to film and walk away.
Oh.
Like I have time in my in my life to travel 20, 30 minutes from this place to that location. Take
Like,
a video.
Are you saying like a wedding crasher?
Look, take like a wedding crasher. Like I'm literally, and the funny thing is, I'm playing at these events, and I'm getting tagged at these events. I'm resharing these events.
Yeah.
Yet you get people saying that, he just goes to this show,
Just to claim it.
films, leaves, goes to the next one, film, leaves. I'm fully stacked. So, but this I'm saying, this is where the ugliness comes in this business.
Yeah.
I've worked hard to get to where I am. These people who want to run their mouths, I know who there's a lot, there's not just one, many. Shut your mouths.
Yeah.
Focus on yourselves. Really, focus on yourselves because karma is a.
Yeah.
I'm good at what I do and I'm cocky about it.
Wow, we're not mucking around tonight, guys. This is
This is the vault room. Tonight is the vault room, and
wow,
the door's gonna be
wasn't
unlocked.
ready for this. I just was humbly asked to come back on and ask the questions, but here we go. Like, let it out.
But you know what? We're not hating on anyone. We're just setting the record straight. Some things have to be said. We're not naming or shaming anyone.
Look, I'll tell you what it is. When you work hard, day in, day out, bleed, sweat, I'm so tired come Monday. Then you have someone who's been in business for like 2 seconds come and run their mouths. That hurts because we work for, as you said last time, we work for our kids. We work to make money. We work to make a living.
Of course, yeah.
And then when you hear this stuff, it's a low blow. It is a low blow. And I don't want to be that person to be like, oh, this and all that, because that positive, I like to be positive.
Yeah.
That negativity, I can't stand it. And it can actually suck someone's soul.
Yeah.
I don't want to stoop to their level.
It's almost bullying.
It's
It's event bullying. But obviously you're a grown man, you're grown men and you can handle it.
Yeah.
But I think when it's done to people that maybe can't, maybe not in, like we said, your group of the industry, but when it's like other people like women or just people that are more vulnerable, I think people that are up and comers as well, they get bullied a lot. And I
Look,
think
there
that's
is a lot of
something
bullying in the industry. There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot.
There's definitely a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And that takes me on to my next question. How do you deal with on site? Have clients or have you ever had an interaction with a client that's been negative? That's my first part of the question. And have you ever had an interaction with like just other vendors, not like, again, steering towards your side of the industry, not like stylists or anything like that, but I'm saying drummers and musos where interactions happen and you guys are having like a bit of, not a brawl, but a bit of a disagreement and you kind of have to diffuse it as a professional and then deal with it after.
Yeah, I think it's a weekly basis for me.
Week in, week out.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a personality trait or do you think that's something that you just attract?
I don't want to attract that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I really don't have time for that because you do that in front of, unfortunately, sometimes it happens in front of the client and people see it or there's guests sitting down. You just got to know how to tackle it, speak about it later. Just tell them, stop. Just my aim is what happens to me is I'll just try to level it out. It's okay. Let's do what we have to do. That's it.
Yeah.
Speak about it later because people are looking at us.
Yeah.
And that looks unprofessional.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's a bit different though because I'm the pyrotech and I told you, the run sheet is my best friend. And I touch base, with the MC, with the crew, with the band, DJ. And some of them are coming on their high horse. They don't want to... Sorry?
The client or like
No, part of the crew that's running the night. Some of them come on their high horse and they just don't want to borrow you. It's like, hold on, who do you think you are? We're all here together to work together. I had this last weekend. MC didn't want to talk. He just wanted to do his own thing. Even the venue came to me and they complained about him because he wasn't working with anyone.
Disappointing.
It's like, I need to know what Tom's entry. He's like, I'll let you know. I need to know this. I will talk about it later.
But you see what I mean? It's the control people want to take. They talk about certain things of how these people do this, these people do that, but they are the hypocrites.
Yeah.
They're the ones that want to take control. And at the end, and I did it on my video, and what did I say? I was like, what was it? Oh, it's your way. It's for you. Do you know what I mean?
Your day, your way.
That's the saying I came up with. It's your day, your way.
It's true.
It's not about us.
It's all about the client. Yeah.
That's it. So you need to work together.
People don't understand that.
You want to rant and be a little. You know what? Not on my time because I'm talking on my behalf right now. You can tell I'm fired up. I'm sick of it. I want to do my job. I want to be happy because if I'm not happy, I'm not giving my 200%.
Yeah. You're always happy. Like when I see you perform, you're
100%.
always happy. And like every interaction we've had with Moody, he's incredible. Like,
and how could you not get along with Moody? Like if this MC is going to be like that, I just can't fathom that. Like it's Moody, it's M.
But you know what? It's actually hard when vendors don't work together. It makes life so difficult because I'm trying to put in 100%. I want my fireworks to look beautiful. Then you got this guy doesn't want to borrow you. You speak to the other guy. He goes, I don't know. You speak to him. They just keep handballing you from one person to another. It's a show.
It's
I hate
ugly.
it.
And then when you're in that mood, it just brings you down.
Yeah.
because you just want to perform.
You just want to perform and just put on a show for the client.
Yeah.
They paid you top dollar and that's it. Do your job and go home.
Do do you think people underestimate the skill it takes to do what you guys do? So I know in the first interview you guys did of each other, like the first pod that you guys did together, you did a reel on it actually, and you were like, not everyone in their car that has a shell is a drummer, right? Quote, pretty good.
Truth.
Right? Do you think there is a misconception about the skill it takes to be a drummer? And
Yes.
what about you, Moody? Do you think that everyone thinks they can just do pyro? Like,
Yes.
is that something that you've noticed? Do people come in and out of the industry quick? Or is it something that you see people try and do and then they progress? Or is it something that they just drop off eventually? Because obviously it's a heated industry. Not everyone can handle the heat.
There's a lot of people that they underestimate the skill that it requires to put on a show. I always tell, whether it's vendors, clients, friends, anyone in the industry, anyone can light up a piece of firework and you can shoot up, you know? Anyone can do that.
Not
But
everyone, yeah.
it's a piece of art. It's the way you present it. A lot of people do. There is a misconception. They do misunderstand how this works. Especially like my industry works.
In my side of things, it's like not everyone who's got a phone is a content creator. Not everyone who's got a microphone is a singer. Not everyone who's got a keyboard because he owns a keyboard is a maestro, as they call it. Right? I'm a drummer / entertainer.
Yeah.
/ event planner.
Yeah.
They don't understand the things you go through by meeting the client, and you'd know this, Val. Meeting the clients, getting things done,
Yeah.
putting everything together. It's not easy.
No.
When we go there, our head's everywhere.
Yeah.
These other people that want to
Give it a go.
run them
or-
out.
or that
Yep.
they don't go through that. No, it is what it is. Sadly.
No, elaborate.
Nah, we're elaborate. We'll be here for days, like the intro.
Yeah, that took me forever.
Inside
guys.
joke.
I'm really sorry. about that. It's not. This is my first interview gig, guys.
No,
You're
you're
doing
doing
good.
well.
You're
You're
Give
doing
me a
amazing.
break. Give me a break.
No,
Yeah.
you're doing well.
This sounds a little bit deep. It's a little bit of a deep question. So, if you could go back to when you first began, right? So, how many years ago was that for you, George?
5,
No,
25.
25. And what about you? Em?
6.
6. Okay. We'll go direct this one at George because he's,
Okay,
he's a
yep.
bit older. We'll give him that.
Okay.
You're older than us. You're old man. What would you tell your younger self if you could tell them something now that you know, like, because obviously you're established in the industry now and you've gone through it. What would you tell your younger self?
What would I tell myself?
Your younger self. So obviously someone that's naive, starting in, has no idea what's coming. Yeah.
I'd try to tell myself, don't make this. I'll explain to myself, don't make the mistakes that I did make, because we all make mistakes in this business. Just learn from them. I'll just give him the bigger guidelines because I wasn't told about it.
Yeah.
You know, first thing I say to him, it's a dog-eat-dog world. You do you stay humble, you be good. The same values I tell everyone now.
You know
And
what,
your
can
kids.
Can I
What do you
jump
think?
in? I actually had a guy come up to me at Abbey Awards, and he goes, "George gave me a piece of advice."
You're joking.
Yeah, because he's starting new in the industry, and he goes, "What advice do you have?" And he goes, "George gave me advice, so get ready for a rough ride." You told him those words.
Yeah.
He said it's going to be a very rough ride. Buckle up.
It is. If I was to really go back, I'd tell myself, find another avenue.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's not easy. It's if you're
It's
not.
not. But
if
don't you love it?
I adore my job. Just making people happy makes me happy. It's just it takes a lot out of you.
It does. Yeah.
It's the negativity that the people bring, not the
I
clients.
think
it's
that's
the
what it
business.
is.
And I prefer, and I tell a lot of people. I told Moody when he's doing it, stay away.
He did. When I wanted to first join the events industry or the wedding industry, I called up George. I said, "Listen, I want to start a business. What do you reckon?" He goes, "Either stay away or get ready for."
It's so I think your side of the industry is so different.
Yeah.
It's just a different.
It's sad though
It's
because
the entertainment.
it's
you know?
beautiful. You know, the entertainment, the music, making people happy. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. When I see an old man, like when I see an old man come to me who's not Arab, he was Italian, kissing my head, you're
Saw
amazing.
that, yeah.
It's a beautiful feeling when
It's
you
so nice,
when you're able to make people happy. It's a great
You guys
feeling.
bring people together.
Oh,
you
it's
know?
the best.
And
And I don't want to continue on the podcast about that stuff, but I think this needs to be brought out. That what we go through is not easy. We bend over backwards to make sure that their event is perfect.
Amen.
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 We do amen like this, and
I'll do one of those ones.
Well, speaking of which, religion. obviously, Moody, you're Muslim,
Yep.
and George, you're Christian. Is
Are we
that
still friends?
Of course, of course.
Mate, I don't. I was never raised to know about Muslim or Christian,
Me too. Yep.
and most of my work are from the Muslim community. There's times I get mistaken as a Muslim with the beard and stuff like that, and the way I portray myself because I'm really old school.
Yeah.
But and I hate that. And I don't know if you know this in the business, like, don't get him, he's Muslim. Don't get him because he's Christian. Who cares?
Yeah, that's a big issue.
Like we're close. Like,
We're very
a
close.
majority of
We
my
never
mates-
talk about religion, me
No,
and you.
a majority of my mates are Muslim. No problem. I get a lot of Muslim weddings. They tell me you stand next to the bride only, nobody else, because we only trust you. That's a big thing.
So you're saying in the past that you've had religion discrepancies, like
Yeah.
there's been issues because of religion?
Definitely.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay.
At one stage when I had a beard,
That's
I
not
wasn't
something
once
I've ever
at an
dealt with.
event.
Yeah.
I said, okay, your loss. You're going
Yeah.
to miss out on the show.
Wow.
I remember once when I grew my beard,
Yeah.
was told shave it off because they want to get you because
Because of
and
your
I-
beard?
because I look like
I feel like it's a
It's a-
trademark now.
I look like it is a trademark, but I wouldn't say anything. It looked like all that stuff that's happening overseas,
Okay.
like
Beep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, that's just sad. Like Jesus had a beard.
It's a bit judgmental.
Yeah.
It is. You know what I mean?
I think that's all it comes down to. People just judge you, and obviously it's an image that people are trying. I mean, look, I do want you to be wearing black in my event at the end of the year.
I've made that clear to everyone. It's
Good.
black.
All black, traditional.
All black.
Otherwise, the client's going to have my neck.
Yeah.
But speaking of events, and you guys are obviously very, very good at what you both do. With the pyros, always amazing show, fireworks. George, you're always jumping off buildings or platforms or throwing clients up in the air.
It's NASA.
Hey.
Is that
Okay,
do
okay.
you get permission? Because like if
don't
you
throw-
just came and threw me, I'd be like, who is this
Oh.
guy? Do you know what I mean?
You don't get permission, do you? You just do it.
I think you need permission.
No,
You do.
100%, 100%. So it first started that I was just joking around. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and then that came up.
Yeah.
We don't like that. Okay. Like it's okay because I was told by the couple it's a request. So every event I do is I ask.
Good.
I
Yeah.
ask the couple, the bride and groom. They already know what they expect of me.
Yeah.
But I tell them, so I can do A, B, C, D, E. What do you guys want? Most of the time they tell me, we want you to go nuts. Other times, like on a Sunday I had a wedding, they go, please don't do that. Done. The backlash for me, though, is the client wants that. I do that. Guests at the event don't like that.
What?
Come to another event, we don't want George for those reasons. But they're not understanding if you want me, I'm going to cater to your needs.
That was a client request.
You know, I'm not going to do anything out of the ordinary unless you're okay about it.
So what's something that a client said that we don't want George about for?
He's too crazy. He's too wild.
Okay.
Yeah, like, okay. Like, but I'm asking. So they have to understand I'm asking the client, what do you guys want me to do? And I'm doing what they want. So when I'm at an event and I'm doing that, it's because the groom wants it or the bride wants it. That's it. But it's kind of like a...
So that's a misconception about you.
And
You want- yeah.
I do cop it because then be like, oh, don't get him for that reason. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's fine. But understand one thing, I'm a drummer / entertainer.
Well, I got a bone to pick with you then. Why didn't you throw me at my wedding? You were so civilized.
I was halal.
You were halal then. You had the Masari look.
Can you please
no
explain?
beard.
His wedding. So I went through like a phase and stuff. So when I came back into business and I was doing his wedding, I wasn't like the way I am right now.
And you had no beard.
And
Baby face.
I'd say I wish I can go back then to give him what I can give now.
We'll
I
have
asked
to
my wife
just-
if I get married again.
That's what I was saying. Just do your 10 years anniversary.
Yeah, I
or
think we
something.
will. We're not far off.
Yeah, 10 years, huh?
Yeah.
That's if my legs still hold.
Well, that's if you can
Your
carry
legs
me.
will be fine.
You know.
Yeah.
But because it's that, so that happens like, I can't, I look back, I'm like, nah, that's not me. You know what I mean? Like my dad, God rest his soul,
Rest in peace.
he has never, he has never seen me drum. He's only seen videos.
Really?
Only seen videos.
Yeah.
And I wanted him, we've been to parties, but back then I wasn't the way I am now. And he was so proud because he's watching this stuff. And this is how I wish I can go back to him and give him that show.
I wanna
But I think
refund.
Well, he's
everything
watching you now.
Yeah.
I
I think
want a
everything
refund.
happens for a reason. You want a refund?
I want a refund.
Okay, done.
It
Done.
won't be worth what it's worth now.
Yeah, I want to charge him triple. Hey, 10 times that inflation, mate. Yeah.
So, who actually thinks they're the bigger deal, the drummers or the pyro guys? So, if you had to choose between, if a client had budget only for one of you, which one do you think they should invest in?
I'm going to step out of the room.
No, do you know what? I think me.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. George can drum, and halfway through the night he can disappear. But when that first dance happened, and there's no dry ice, there's no fireworks, everyone's gonna like, what a boring first dance. Or the bride's gonna like, where's my fireworks? The guy's disappeared, you know?
Why don't you just do both? Why don't you just be the drummer / sparkles?
No, I stick to my lane. I'll just do
Not
one
like,
thing.
not like everybody else in this business doing like 10 things at once.
No, I stick to my lane. I can't drum, I can't DJ, I can't MC.
It's a, in a way, he's right in a way because the first dance is their first dance. You know?
Apart
I think that's the magical moment of the night, you know? Everyone waits for that. Well, I wait for
apart
that.
from the entrance.
Yeah.
And then you know what? That's a tricky question.
Yes, it is.
No,
If you don't wear your red
You know-
uniform,
That's what I'm here
She's
for.
doing it because she wants us to argue.
well, it's true though. If you
That's
don't wear
all-
your
that's
red
all I
uniform,
felt.
no one will
I'm
notice you.
wearing red in December.
Sorry, Chris and Amy.
No, but look, I think I do have an important role to play.
You do.
It just, as well, it depends on the package as well. Sometimes I can get away with the entrance, you know, they probably won't even realize, you know, bride and groom doing their thing. But I think where I really stand out is the first dance.
But I think in answering your question, I'd like to change it up and say everybody at that event
Is important.
plays a part.
Yep.
Every vendor, it's a great question what you did. But yeah, everybody. So from the caterers to the core, to the event planners, to the
The
sound
band,
check,
everything.
everybody plays a big role for it to happen.
That's why
And
we
this
work
is-
together.
And this is what I hope for, that one day people can get off their high horse and
Just ride a donkey and let's all come in on a donkey.
stay humble.
Isn't that the song that you guys were saying about the shower?
Yes, yeah.
Habak ya Ahmad.
Habak ya Ahmad, yeah. I think we're the donkeys at the moment
Yeah.
because we're battling each other.
You know, donkeys are smarter than horses.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'll tell you the story later on.
Why don't you tell us now?
Okay, do you know what? This older guy told me this story. He was sitting me down and he goes, do you know why a donkey is smarter than a horse? And I looked at him like, what are you talking about? He goes, you know, people wanted to migrate from one country to another and they asked the donkey and they asked the horse and the horse
feel
said,
like-
I can do it. I can take us everywhere. So everyone sat on the horse and they started migrating. Then they started using the horse as a logo on the Ferrari and they started using it for wars and everything. And the donkey said, I can't do anything. He just sits down and relaxes all day. See, the donkey is smart.
Well,
So I
feel
must be a donkey that I want to relax on Monday to
I
Friday.
feel like that was like a silent, no one laughed. But Moody, I feel like that would have been a funnier joke if it was in like Arabic or something.
No, but do you know what?
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. No offense.
Oh,
Love
yeah,
it,
Dash.
Love it. Love it.
For those watching, please laugh and just like,
I'll put sound effects laugh for you. How's
no, that's a horse.
What's the biggest pet peeve? So what's something you really hate about our industry and something that you just can't stand? Moody, like, let's go. Last week we were both at the awards. Congrats to both of us.
Congratulations, yes.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both.
I heard you saying something to another vendor on the table, and I was thinking to myself, so obviously this is how the conversation came up about us, about you guys being the calm to the chaos. So obviously George is the chaos, and you're the calm, right? I heard you like fully getting angry and fired up about this one.
Him get angry?
He was getting angry at the table, and I was like, this is so interesting. And I kind of was eavesdropping. I was like, what is he talking about? And I could hear him saying something about things that happen on an event. And I thought, wow, this would be a really good question to ask you. So maybe
I'd like to
share
know.
what you were saying,
Okay.
because Moody doesn't really express himself much. He just gets the job done and goes home. Whereas
much.
George is like,
He's
cool,
entertainer of
he's
the night.
entertainer, and then he's just like, you know what? I'm going to tell you how I feel after I get the job done. Whereas Moody just gets on with it.
Look,
yeah.
Generally, I'm a calm person. I just take things easy. But what really pisses me off,
Here we go. Buckle up.
I've set my fireworks and the MC has announced, ladies and gentlemen, please keep your kids next to you. No kids on the dance
the
floor.
kids, yeah.
But then you have some ignorant people.
What, were the kids at the event?
No.
This is
I was talking to
Oh,
a
okay,
vendor.
He was just saying, oh,
Yeah, and it's just when the parents just let the kids run onto the dance floor and I got live pyro there. I don't want to swear, just in case.
just swear, we'll beep it out.
Oh, you haven't sworn the whole time.
I'm
so
in
No,
control
I
now.
don't swear. I don't swear. I like to control myself.
Just say it.
But you smart people, control your kids. Have a bit of brains. Just get your effing kids off
I
the
think you're
dance floor.
coming-
Let me do
I
my
thi-
show.
I think he's coming from a safety perspective.
I am coming from a safety.
yeah, it's very dangerous.
They don't understand. Or when the
You're not-
family member walks in front of the dry ice.
He does when they do the pyro, if I'm close to it, and I'm an adult, and it sometimes gets my face, I got to move back. These kids are literally running straight past it.
No, but even the adults, like it's your niece's wedding or your nephew's wedding, and you're walking right in front of the dry ice. Like,
yeah.
what are you doing, man? Just stand
Yeah.
on the side. Let the
Don't you hate though when the dry ice, you got the bride and groom dancing, and then it's beautiful smoke, and this kid just runs, and the smoke's gone.
I curse.
I'm like, I'm there filming. I'm like, what a reel is gonna make? I'm like, you little. You know what I mean?
I curse at every kid that runs past, and I curse the parents. It's like, come on, man. These people spend so much money. We're trying to put on a show. Just do your effing job as a guest. Sit down.
That's my thing with phones in ceremonies. I'm
Oh,
like,
it's the worst.
people
don't-
getting photos, and everyone's like, I'm like, guys, just put the phone
Just
away.
enjoy it. I had a kid.
Yeah.
A guy was proposing to his missus, surprise. I've got the video of it, yeah? And then so he's come in, he's walked in some flowers, proposal. It was like a proposal. And then he goes on his knees. Out of all the places in the venue, this kid decides on the perfect time. The guy gets on his knees, opens up the ring, and the kid just goes bang.
So you're saying someone proposed at someone's venue
No, so, yeah, so they're at a venue.
at a wedding?
So it was a birthday party.
Okay, cool. Okay.
It was his missus' birthday party, and
that's
he
nice.
came to propose to her, like come and give her
that's so
flowers.
nice.
But at the same time, he was proposing.
That's beautiful.
He
yeah.
knelt on his knee, opened up the ring, and a kid just broke like the perfect photo moment, buckled,
Yeah, but see,
smacked
that's a
everyone.
smart kid. He's given a warning.
Tell it to your wife.
No, I
Did
love
you
you.
hear that? Did you hear that?
I know you're at home right now. You're relaxing. I absolutely love you. But I'm just talking about the Gen Z, the future generation
Yeah.
getting married.
Oh yeah, of course you are.
See, that's why they
He
created
saved
horns.
himself there, yeah.
That's why they created horns. People beeping at weddings. Don't get married or...
Have you guys have ever had any, oh my God, I nearly died moments at a job? Oh my God, I nearly just died.
Yeah.
I think that's how I buckled my knee. I nearly died that many times jumping like a goose.
I had a hose just blow in my face.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a CO2 jet. I was connecting the hoses and everything. But the tank itself, it had a faulty nozzle. I tightened everything up.
Is that the one that you use for the CO2 guns?
Yes.
Yeah,
the big tank.
they're scary.
Yeah, the big tank. And this thing just ripped right in my face. It just,
my
it
gosh.
happened to me twice.
We need to be careful.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
why not everyone can do this job.
That's exactly right. But now we've got new stuff from overseas and much more safer.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we minimise the risk of failing.
Yeah, good. It's scary, especially with yours. Because you've seen the overseas, remember with that fire that happened, with the fire? It was Iraq.
Yeah, that was in Iraq. That was,
When
that was
that many
using
people
sparklers.
passed away.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm saying,
That's so
but
sad.
see what I mean? It was literally, and the roof was high.
It was
because
very
the
high.
fireworks were high.
Yeah.
It went on fire. They had no exit strategy. And sadly, so many people
And it
perished.
comes down to the operator. They don't understand
That's
the safety.
exactly right. And
Yeah.
that's why when you invest in people,
Yeah.
investing in the best is everything.
Like when I do your events, I always tell you, V, I can't do under this draping. I don't want to burn
And
the place down.
what did I say last time?
And V goes, M, you do what you want.
No, yeah,
Whatever,
I said that.
as long
But
as it looks
the
good.
last event, I was like, "You're doing it."
Last event,
Remember the one at Sunnyside?
You know, I could just you two there. You were like, you're doing it. He was like, horror.
He,
And he
and
seemed
I, he
walking
was
like
like,
this.
he was like,
and that day was
Oh.
very hot as well.
remember the one that we did at Sunnyside in March, and I had candles hanging from the ceiling, right? So they were like
Real candles.
not real. They were like
No, but she wants me
wax.
to do the sparkles. I'm like, V,
They're
I'm
gonna
going to melt
melt.
these candles. You're going to just find candles
Oh,
dropping.
dropping candles. Yeah.
And I'm like, it's fine.
So what I did, I went outside. I got one of the boys. I said, give me a fishing wire. I put it
Yeah,
on top
yeah,
of
we
my
tested
firework.
it.
I lit it up. I saw how long it lasts. I said, we're good to go.
Oh, they tested
So
before.
I still did my safety
Yeah,
checks,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, of course.
But would you have to check with the venue as well by doing that?
We check everything with the venue.
We check everything with the venue,
Yeah.
but look, it comes down to the individual. Venues only know so much.
Yeah.
They're going to open up the space for you. They're going to say, do what you want.
usually
and
good.
Yeah, usually they're good, but
Yeah.
it's up to us.
Yeah. I want to ask you, because I get a lot of venues, especially in the southeast, about cold sparkles.
Yep.
So cold sparkles can't harm anything, can they?
No, they can. There's nothing classified as cold. Everything
So
gets
why
hot.
do they prefer cold instead of regular?
See, because the way they've been demonstrated, you can put your hand on top of them, they're cold. But one thing is, it comes down to the operator where they leave it running for a certain amount of time. It starts to get extremely hot. That's how the fire started overseas.
Okay.
Even with my pyro, you can put your hand on top, you won't burn, but what's coming directly out of the tube is real fire, flame.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So technically, there's nothing cold. You can put your hand on top, you don't burn, but one leaves a mark, one spits out flames down the bottom out of the tube. It's still
Sometimes I
fire.
get pissed off if they're fireworks. Everyone, not just everyone. It's not your fault. The floor is very slippery.
Yes.
And when there's fireworks,
A lot of debris
a
comes
lot
out.
of debris comes out. And then I'm walking in, the amount of times I've nearly slipped or tripped. So I literally have to worry when I jump out because I'm doing this and I'm slipping. And if I slip, I'm finished. And it's not their fault, but it's just because of all the... And that's what's dangerous about it.
Yeah. That's the cold sparkle machine.
That's a cold sparkle.
That's the cold sparkle machine.
So the regular sparkle doesn't do that.
It does do that, but not as much.
Okay.
Not as much.
Good to know.
Yeah. Two different contents in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask this to George, and then I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
So George, what's something you could criticize about Moody? Something negative.
Oh, you got the best question I'm going to ask right now. The best answer for Woody is
If you could change something about him, what would it be?
nothing.
Oh, that's lovely.
Nothing at all.
He's got a list. He's like, let me get my scroll.
And he's like, oh, I was going to screw George up now, but I can't because he said that.
He's thinking about it. Look at
Nah,
him.
honestly, he's Woody nothing. I've known him for that many years. Never heard anything bad about him. Never heard anything bad said from him. Been very respectful. Welcome into his home like a brother. You know, I see his wife and his sister-in-laws, and I consider him as a family. What am I going to pinpoint this man? This man is perfect.
That's beautiful.
He's a beautiful man.
It's a mutual feeling.
This is
Because
it.
we didn't get into
So
politics.
that's how you know he's a liar. Because I know I'm not that perfect as him, yeah?
No, but the thing is, we didn't talk politics for us to get involved in deep things, you know? We
But there's things that you don't... There's things that we have the small stuff you're like, but George, don't do this or don't do that.
Yeah, like is it a time where George has like gone off at someone and you're like, oh my God, George, I just wish you didn't do that. Like, why are you so...
No, do you know what? I've never said that.
He advises me.
But there's only one thing I would love for George to do.
Oof.
If the other drummers, when you come through that door with your red uniform, keep going the whole way.
What do you mean?
So when you normally drum 2, 3, and you move on the side, give other people the chance. Keep going.
No.
That's. I think.
I understand what you're saying, but you have to understand too. I've gained and worked. I've reached that prime level, right? It's not about me anymore. And at the same time, it's giving back to the new drummers.
So do you think you shouldn't do it at all then?
No, I think you're wrong. Sorry.
Because once you're there, you keep going the whole way, or don't do it.
As a supplier, when I invest in you, I want you at the front. I want you leading the pack. I want you with the boys. I think the boys should complement you. I know you're trying to give everyone a go, but I think on the big ones, I think you need to be front and center.
At the same time too, I don't want to be, because I stick out when I take the beard, tattoos and the red.
But that's what people pay
Yeah,
for.
but I don't want to be in front of the bride and groom and having
but
the
George-
camera just on me. This is why I step aside, because it's not my...
But you've earned that position though.
But
you should keep going the whole way.
Are you self-conscious about that?
No, it's because I see a lot of videos on socials, and I'm like, what's this guy doing? Because the bride spent all this money on her gown. The groom has spent all his money on his suit, and it's destroyed by one drummer doing.
But you know your position.
No, I do, but I do it for the couple. At the end of the day, like I said, it's what we do. We are employed. Why? Because the people want us.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the love and respect for the people. And it's something that I
Look,
just
for
can't
me,
do.
I'd love to watch you the whole way through.
For
can't do it.
me, if you think of it like this, you're a part of it. They've got a whole night where they're the center of attention. I think when you're employed to do that, even us as vendors, we employ you because you are the image of your brand. Whereas you're not. You're behind the scenes. So like his fireworks are going to be the talk of his show, but you're the talk of your show.
I just can't do it.
You have to. You have to. You're wearing that red. The door's open. They know George is coming in.
George is here. Yeah.
George is here. You have to put on that
It's
show.
like me, someone booking me and I don't rock up. It's like, where's Val? We paid for her.
Yeah.
Where is she?
No, I
I know,
give them
and
that-
even though you're the brains behind it, I think they want you.
I just maybe do it a bit later on. Like people see me walking in
When
there.
everyone's totaled,
Yeah.
smashed.
So what is like I walk in, people know already. George is there. They automatically know they're going to get a show.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Just let the entrance is theirs, and then throughout the night in the middle, we go crazy. We have fun.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah.
Ooh, that was heated.
We'll talk about that off camera. something that you feel comfortable talking about? I can tell in your eyes. A bit uncomfortable in the hot seat there, are we, Georgie? I think people are going to love that because I think people see George as the hard exterior, but I think you're very humble. So
He's very humble.
that's something that I think will surprise people. I think don't judge a book by its cover.
I do preach for people to be humble.
Yeah.
I've travelled the world with singers and stuff like that. I don't know if I touched base before. I don't want to be like a broken record.
You have on ours, yeah. Very
But-
briefly, yeah.
I'm not any better than anybody else.
No, you're not, but you're experienced.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
same, being humble is the most beautiful thing because I believe everything that I get comes from God. The first thing I do before I walk into any bride and groom is I do sign the cross. Whether they're Muslim, I tell them to say what they have to say in their religion. It's a respect thing. And it works.
Am with his
It works.
gestures.
Well, it's better than like last week.
I'm full of magic dust right now.
You are full of
I don't know.
magic.
I think I'm going to agree to disagree with you on that
Okay.
one. I just feel like
That's
if
fair.
they book Picasso, they want Picasso. They don't want the IKEA Temu version.
Our Timu version.
You know?
As Hosni would call it, the Uber
Yeah, Uber drummer, Uber singer.
Uber singer.
Uber singer.
You know, I'm not saying that everyone beneath you is, but I think, you know, when you're investing in a good supplier,
You have to
want that.
understand too, okay, yes, I've worked hard to get to where I am, but then it comes with a lot of negativity.
Is that for your own mental health? You're doing it for your own mental
I
sanity?
do walk on eggshells at times and I suck it up for the team, for my brand. As much as I do want to be verbal and speak out about it, I kind of have to suck it up. You know what I mean? And I let things, I do let a lot of things
disappointing.
slide.
See, that's so disappointing because it's everyone else's input on someone. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like it's just external noise and how you feel and what you're going to cop after the event and what people are going to say and all that. Well, I think that's irrelevant.
I didn't, you know, when you see massive stars
Mm.
and you see them how they get bombarded. I never thought, I'm not a star, but I'm saying I never thought that I'm going to get the finger pointing and George this, George that, George, oh, calm down. Okay, just because I'm the main drummer, or I'm organising, or I've got all these events, you want to start doing all this crap, calm down. And then I worked hard to get to this.
Yeah.
You can get to that. I've helped many people get to a certain place.
I don't understand what are they saying though? Like George is a show off, George is cocky, George is
Oh,
this, George,
George
is that.
did this, or George spoke about this, or spoke about. Call me. Grow some balls. Be a man. Call me. You see me, tell me. I'll tell you as it is. You know what I mean? Just, like I said, I've worked hard to get to where I am. I love what I do. I want to be positive. But if I have to say it and hurt you, I'll hurt you. Not the client. I'm saying the people. Like, not hurt you in a sense where hit you. I won't book you. So then, but then I don't book you. You cry about it.
Is this your own drummers? Like people that,
Not just drummers.
not just drummers.
This comes from everything, not just
Okay.
drummers. Because I don't just have
like musicians and
everything
like-
from singers, MCs, keyboardists. You name everything.
George never books me.
I need some magic dust right now. I can just fly out of here. It's sad because if people don't want someone, I can't book you. You're ruining yourself for your own hand, all right? But then you want to come blame. Calm down. Stop pointing the finger at the wrong
that's
person.
what you're saying, yep.
Point the finger at yourself. If in a divorce, if someone divorces, what happens? It's two. It takes two to tango, not the one. Don't point the finger. Look at yourself. Look at your flaws. I'm far from perfect, but I've kind of found that formula in the business to get
Yeah.
things going. You know,
Wow.
I walk in. When I walk into the reception, my name's George. When I wear the costume, I'm Edmond Dantes. And that's something that I've always said to myself. I'm two different people.
Speaking of Edmond Dantes, is it the time to like bring that up?
I think
or-
we'll live to the end. That's not yet. That's very
Okay,
juicy.
that is juicy. All right, so cut. Have you ever had a moment where you've completely stuffed something up and no one's noticed? And you've just picked it up off the ground and you're like, whew, saved that one.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
told you about it.
Did you?
What'd
Yeah.
you do? Please explain. I want you on his juicy
I don't
side
remember.
now.
There's so many events that we've done.
I'm not going to name the venue
No, don't.
because I like this venue.
We love all venues.
Yeah. No, not all venues. Absolutely not. Some venues I don't like at all.
Drop the name.
No, don't drop the name.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Don't drop the name.
Actually, there was a lot of frequency interference.
Can you like give me a hint?
It was one of your massive weddings. It was all black, 2 bands on each side.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
So much interference going on and a lot of fireworks and everything, and only one firework ignited.
How many fireworks you had?
I think about 6 or 8.
And one
Only one.
on the slow dance?
On the slow dance.
Or was it slow dance or was it Sally Coop?
No, it wasn't Sally Coop. Everything went off for her because we had to change the channels and everything.
I think I remember. But you had the fan at the back.
Yes.
That went off.
What would you do then?
There's not much you can do. When I found out, I was investigating the night before. They even had a singer as well. I'm not going to mention his name. Massive singer, and they were having problems with their microphones and
So it intercepted.
It was
did the client ask for their money back?
no, because I was dealing with V directly.
Yeah.
But when I investigated what was happening, even that day to connect the equipment, they were having problems. Nothing was happening. And I went to V. I said, V, I got to let you know what happened. She was walking out of the bridal room. I said, 1, 2, 3. She goes, yeah, okay. She goes, life moves on. She goes, when Sally comes up, you do the next show. I said, beautiful.
Yeah.
That was it.
What are you supposed to do? Kick and scream?
It's hard. Yeah, 'cause I've seen people. I'm like, oh no, and I'm like, what the hell?
But you know what?
What do you do in that
And
instance?
you let the client
That's why I
know.
have a contract. Yeah,
You
I
let
have
the
a
client
contract
know,
in
yeah.
position.
And it's all stated in there.
It's all stated. If something fails, it's out of my control because when I'm putting my fireworks out there, my module is telling me it's going to ignite. What happens after that? I can't see frequency bouncing off walls. I don't know what's going to happen.
Isn't there some way you can actually click on it manually or just press it for it to go off?
No.
can't.
Well, if I can, like, I'm going to be in the camera. It's going to look horrible. By the time I get from one to the other, it is what it is.
Have you ever had any client run-ins? Doesn't have to be a wedding. It could be anything. Where they're like, I wasn't happy or
Yeah.
on site and they're just
Yeah,
like,
we had a bride.
George, we know you have.
We had a bride. She was bridezilla.
Okay.
Bad buzz. Firework failed. A photographer's camera broke.
Oh, wow. Poor
MC
darling.
got told off. I got told off while bringing out the CO2 guns when the MC told me to. And before you know it, 9 months later, I was invited to her gender reveal to do her fireworks. And she didn't know it was me.
Wow, she didn't know.
No. And she looked at me and she goes, how are you? I said, good. I'm good.
That's nice.
But everything worked out. Do you know, even on that day, like, we went and got extra fireworks. I went home, got extra fireworks.
Did you know she was the client?
No.
You had no idea
No,
as
the
well?
sister-in-law booked me in. Yeah. But that day, even for a first dance, I went back and things went wrong. Nothing was working that day. Photographer wasn't happy. MC wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. Venue wasn't happy. Floor manager was complaining. It was just bad vibes bouncing. And when they bounce off walls, you know it's going to be a shit night.
I think those nights scare you because once 2 or 3 things start happening, you're like, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm happy to say these stories because I want people to know life's not all rainbows and sunshines. No. Things do go wrong with sparked events.
I tell my clients that all the time. Like, with weddings, things go wrong all the time.
100%.
It's never going to be smooth sailing, but whether you know about it or not is a different story.
Correct.
So that's why we're here to
Yes.
pick the pieces and make sure it's all flawless,
Yeah.
But yeah, George, we know that you haven't.
I have it a lot.
But what?
But I kind of know. I handle things like I do things where I get their mind off something. Like that's where the craziness comes in.
Yeah.
Like, don't stress. I'll handle it. Go party. Then I go do. Then I'll just pick up this table, bring this table up, get everyone up, get their mind off it. Then I walk away and I handle it. I have to, because if I don't do that, then the whole night they're going to worry. I tell her, don't stress. You let me stress. You got an issue, you let me know.
Yeah.
And I've dealt with bridezillas and drama queens and stuff like that. But again, it comes through experience. If you told me this 15 years ago, I wouldn't have a clue of what to do.
Look, no disrespect to the bridezillas. Just on the day they turn into a bridezilla, but other than that, they're pretty awesome people.
Yeah, I can never understand. We can never understand females. No? Sorry. But
What do you mean?
can never understand a female. How can a woman come up if she's a bridezilla on
Hang
that
on
night?
a second. Am I asking the questions here? Or
But you know what I mean? If a woman's a bridezilla, is she like this every day? Or is she just, when she's a bride, she's just losing her mind?
No, it's not bridezilla. It's micromanaging. It's someone that just wants to have control of something
I hate that.
all the time. That's all it is. That's all a bridezilla is. Someone that
Yeah.
wants to know all the
But you can
details.
only
But,
imagine how she is. Don't you reckon?
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's in all aspects of her life. Yeah, probably.
God
Yeah,
bless her
probably.
husband.
Thank God I'm only there for a couple of hours and I'm out of there.
What's the most stressful part about what you guys do that no one sees behind the scenes? It could be your family. It could be leaving your family. It could be anything.
Me is calling my guys and for them to answer to book them.
Okay.
Because I'm doing like all these events. I call them, they don't answer, then I jump to another event. Then they call me 2 or 3 hours later, then go back to the other event. That stresses me out. Like, I'd like for them to at least answer or call me back in a few minutes. I know they're busy. Because to go back to it, that kind of annoys me a bit. But again, everyone's got their own life. And
I struggle getting the run sheet. And when I struggle to get the run sheet, it throws my whole weekend off.
Aww.
Because
He's so
Because
sincere.
he's so OCD with this run sheet.
He's
no,
like,
but it's very important.
he's like, V, have you got the run sheet? And I'm like, oh shit, I always forget to add him to the email.
But that's the thing, because
he's always that because you're that one supplier that's always forgotten. I'm so sorry.
I'm on the bottom of the chart.
It's so true.
No, but you know what it is, V? Like, at one stage, we're doing up to 17 events on a weekend. If I don't have a run sheet for every weekend, I can't maneuver my workers. I don't know who to send where.
it wouldn't
I
be
need to
easy.
schedule my weekend. If I get the run sheet the night before, that's not good. That's why it says on my contract 1 week before. They send it to me 6-7 months before. I ignore it. I tell them I'm not going to take it on because things are going to change. I said, I'll touch base with you a week before, then we'll go through the final run sheet. But yeah, I really struggle with the run sheet. That's my biggest struggle.
Okay.
So if you decide to book me in, I'd like a run sheet.
Let it out. Let it out.
You really want me to unleash on you?
No. Do you know what?
Just unleash. That's what we use.
No, but if I unleash...
I know how it is. It's okay. I need the big dogs coming.
All right. Well, how about this one? How about this one?
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. The big dogs, huh? I've seen you at events with other big dogs.
Hey,
Huh? But they...
we all eat at the same
I'm
time,
going to
though.
bite you right now.
What's harder to pull off? A flawless solo or a perfectly executed pyro burst?
I'll go for the pyro burst.
I'll go the other way. So you just press a button.
Don't need the high five.
That's what that's what people assume, right?
That's what you call karma.
That's what people assume, right?
And that's where it comes down to the DJ working with you. Because when you tell the DJ, I need the timing, and they'll tell you, we'll give you the 5 seconds heads up. And do you know what happens most of the time?
Most of the time, when you're there, I take the remote and I do it.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Why? We're here. Open your mouth. Let it out.
No. Do you know what? Some couples complain that it wasn't ignited at the correct
Right
time.
time.
But this comes down to the DJ when he doesn't want to show me his screen.
Yeah, it's true.
And they say, we'll give you the heads up, and they end up screwing me over. It's
the
happened
thing is-
multiple times.
and
some
you're
DJs
here.
piss me off.
You're there. They're behind you. How are they going to tell you?
No.
Yeah, but you're on doing the dry ice,
Yeah.
right? This is what I see.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I see with you guys.
100%.
You're on the floor doing the dry ice. You've got, say, someone else doing the thing, but the DJ's behind you most of the
Yeah.
time, especially the Arab
I
ones.
normally go on an angle.
How's he going to tell him
Yeah.
or anything?
No, but I normally go on an angle, yeah? Because once you pour that dry ice, it's running for
That's why
34
we
seconds.
we
Yeah.
have the headphones.
And I look at the DJ,
That's
I
what
say,
should be had.
I say, give me 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
You should be having that.
But I've noticed, I think there was a DJ or two, they did it on purpose and they gave me the wrong time. They do it.
How off was it?
About 3-4 seconds to ruin my reputation.
On purpose.
People do it on purpose. That's what I mean.
you
It's a
wouldn't be
dirty
surprised.
industry.
Sometimes it's better to just speak to the client directly.
But that's what I tell the client. I tell the client, you give me the exact time and I'm going to go exactly by the second. And if it's wrong, I don't know what version you've given the DJ, I'm just going to go by the exact timing. So whether it's one of the girls or my brother standing on the deck, I push him to stand on the deck. I say, you ignite at the exact time.
Have you
Some
had a-
DJs go, no, wait for the drop. I'm not waiting for nothing.
Have you had a death stare from a bride before when that happens?
Yes.
Full like she's dancing and then she just turns at you?
Yeah, she forgot about the camera. She was looking at me. That one, the bad buzz, she forgot about the camera on the entrance and she's just staring at me.
I don't
And the
you?
photographer goes,
Huh?
because don't worry, bro.
Have you?
It's happened a few times with other boys where they give me death stares. And I'm like,
I feel like it's so different for you guys. Like it's such a different world.
We go through a lot.
We're like the fun. Oh, it's okay, babe. I've got you. Like lean on me. It's fine. Like it's a woman's world. Whereas you guys, it's so like.
yeah, we do deal with a lot. We do deal with a lot.
I just feel like it's so masculine and so a lot of testosterone and everyone has an
but
ego.
Don't you want most of these people to be men?
Yeah, but I'm saying like that causes.
You see, that's why I'm calm. I let it go. I'll deal with the issues later on.
Because he's too nice. He is too nice.
I'm not nice. It's just I'm not gonna lose sleep over an idiot trying to ruin my reputation.
Yeah.
I'll deal with him later in a way that I will never work with this guy again. If the bride tells me this, oh, no, I'm not working. That's how I deal with my issues. I don't like you. I'm not gonna start singing out loud. I'll just move on. That's my way of approaching things.
I think everyone has their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go to bed comfortable. I don't get messages. No one bothering me at night, and I'm done.
George
Yeah.
cops
You
it
know
all.
me? My missus hates her life. I'm literally, and I hate it too in a sense where I've got so much to do, so much to organise, and I'm spending it on the phone and moaning with 50,000 people. He said, she said, just be men. Grow up, stop being a little.
Like you don't with me, you only moan with me.
From last week's sexual.
That's a cutout for sure.
No, that's gonna stay.
You know,
Well, that's a
staying.
real.
That's staying.
Oh my god, you guys are so bad. So what's next for you guys? What's in the horizon?
George, you have any future plans? I'm waiting for V to invite me internationally, just to do a big fireworks show.
We will.
I'm hoping to transition as much as I love drumming. Recently, I have
This
been.
is the crescendo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I have thought long and hard about either cutting down or stop drumming. I love drumming. I love doing what I'm doing. I'm just sick of the politics.
That's such a shame.
It's not. It's, you know what? I'd like to just, because it's like being the main drummer doing that. It's just there's a lot of jealousy. I'm kind of over it. It's not that it's getting to me. I'm getting old. I have to give it up one day, and I want to give it up on a high. I'll still be involved in the business, organising parties, being at the entrances, doing all that, but possibly cutting down before I stop. I'm contemplating that. Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a mic drop.
Definitely, yeah,
I
cutting
don't
down.
think people saw that coming.
Yeah. So I just don't want to be on the phone every second of the day, just acting like a child, because I get sucked into it. Emotionally, I'm a very emotional bloke. I act all tough and stuff, but I'm a very emotional guy. And sometimes that gets the better of me.
Yeah.
I react, and that's what I got to change. And I just kind of, it hurts because I'm not that person. I'm not that ugly person.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and always defend myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Em?
Definitely slow down in the wedding industry and go more corporate. Yeah, I did your event. I did another one for Crown as well. And I did a few corporate events. I love them.
Yeah.
The one
I
that you
love
got me. Do you got me? You said to me they're going to send a deposit. I tripped out. Full payment. I've spoken to the couple.
My event, like the one that's
She
coming
dealt
up?
with everything. Yeah. She said, George, I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you do it? Yes. Done. Bank details. Done. Got it. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, of course.
That's how V is.
She's like, V's like, you do you. That's all I need. That's all I want. I need that. Perfect. Money paid. Done.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very, very simple, very
Yep.
black and white with
At
this.
times, I have to chase. Look, we do take deposits, but most of the time, I have to chase my money like I'm a beggar, just to pay the boys. So what I do now, I kind of pay the boys from me, beg later.
You should get paid before the event.
That's, of course, ideally, but then something happens.
Yeah, I've had some couples in their tradition, you get paid after the event.
Most of the time, you know what it is, they want to see if it goes well for them to pay you, or else we're not paying you. That's what I'm telling you, that's what they do.
Yeah.
But then you're out of pocket.
Well, look, they end up paying anyway because they get a performance, but I know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
So we're nearing the end of the pod already. Like, wow, time
Wow.
flies when you're having fun, right?
Feels good.
So everyone wants to know, obviously, when we were on the pod, we asked you about your beard. So that's already done. We know the OCD behind that. And
Well, I'm talking to you, and this one
You asked me
hair.
about the bracelets?
See this?
And the beads.
This one hair is sticking out.
This one's doing my head in.
It's killing me. I'm talking to you. It's doing my head in the whole time, so I'm trying to do it.
we can't see it. It's annoying.
I
you
can
though.
see it.
I was going to say something.
So
That's all right.
the beads, yes. What's the story behind the beads?
The beads. It started off
It's
with.
to hear him coming.
And how long does it take you?
It takes me 30, not even 30 seconds, not 20 seconds.
Really?
Oh, do you take them off?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
I'm going to sleep. Why do people think I sleep with these on? What am I, Spider-Man? No, I do take them off. It started off with one. I liked it. Then it started off with two. Then I went somewhere and a guy's like, oh, I like your beads. I go, oh, yours is nice too. He's like, here you go. I'm like, oh. So a lot of this, some of these stuff are gifts.
Oh, wow. That's
They
so
are
nice.
gifts. They're given to me.
I'm going to get you one as well. So you can add it. I'm going to get you a really heavy one.
How much you on a fit?
You know what to put in George's Christmas stocking.
You know when I go to, like, I've gone to a club, I'm like, where you gonna tag me? Like, where? You know, they do, there's nowhere.
Yeah.
But no, I love them. And I've always wanted to be like a rock star. You know,
look like
and that's another thing as to why I'm like, you know, it's sick.
Love
something
that.
different. Yeah.
Love that. Very unique.
Very.
It's always like a trademark, like his beard.
Yeah.
Edmond Dante.
The question just came.
The question. So obviously people trip out because, you know, his name's George, and then they go on his Instagram and his name's Edmund.
People
So
think I'm Edmund
Yeah,
at
well,
times, not George.
people would. Like, people stalk people's Instagrams all the time. They're
Yeah.
probably thinking, what's that drummer's guy's name? Oh, his name's Edmund. Okay, hi Edmund. It's like, no, hey, my name's George. So give us a bit of background
Not
about.
big. We want the full story.
Yeah.
Go
okay.
raw.
You
Tell
know, no,
us.
so you know, you're all. Ever since we started the podcast,
Yeah.
my name George was used more often.
George.
It's crazy because it was always Edmund. I'd go somewhere Edmund. Just lately, I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe it's
People
a
be
calling to go
watching.
back to my name. So, and I love my name. It's a name,
Which one, George or
it's
Edmund?
George. I love both.
okay.
I do love both. I love Dante. I've always loved that name Dante. I was like a Spanish like.
What is this? A pasta al dente?
No, it's not. You know, so where pasta from?
Al dente.
Al dente.
El Dante.
Sorry.
Oh
I always
my
loved
God.
the
That
my
is
name.
the funniest thing he's ever said.
Cool.
Pasta. He's hungry, guys. He's on a
I am
fast.
starving.
He's doing a 48-hour fast.
Yeah, he needs food. He's fasting. He's like 10 days of just water.
10th day?
Hold
He's
on.
doing 10
What,
days of water. No, just water.
5 days.
You said 10
5.
He can't do
They
10.
can't do 10.
He's going to die.
because you.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that's it. He did well. I was eating before and he's just watching. I felt bad.
See how he's trying to like move away from the story. Back to Edmund.
Anyway, so you
Far
know,
out.
we have this thing in our family where my grandparents are called the same name. So both my grandparents, God rest their soul, Joseph and Miriam.
Yep.
Then we keep going. Like we name
that,
from the
yeah.
father, son. We have that, and I'm after the uncles and stuff, and the St. George. Anyway, at one stage in life, I went through a massive downfall, and I won't be ashamed to say it because you know what I learned from it. I did some stupid. I went through a few things in life, and this tattoo, not many people can read, and I made sure it was only meant for me to read. The person that did this used to do the Hells Angels in England, and it was like 8 months or a year wait to get him. It says, God will give me justice. Now, if you've ever read the novel of The Count of Monte Cristo, I don't know if you've seen the film. Novel's amazing, but watch the film with Jim Caviezel in 2003. I went through something very similar to that. And I always loved this film. It's about revenge, you know, being framed. Trust me, watch this film. It's insane. So I went through something in life. Then people were sending me stuff on social media which I didn't want to see. And I didn't know how to get out of it. Like, I don't want to see this stuff. Like, I'm really going through something. I don't want to see that. So I said, you know what? Something popped into my head. The Count of Monte Cristo. I went through something similar. I'm going to change my name on social so no one finds me anymore. And my socials weren't massive back then. Like I had a couple of hundred people, so it wasn't really like well. I took it off, blocked a few other people. People tried to search George. They couldn't search George anymore. Do you know what I mean? Took off the photo, took off all that stuff.
Smart.
And then slowly, that's where Edmond Dantes came in, where once I was at a wedding and there was a particular MC, he, just as a joke, him and the DJ, whatever, it's like, welcome Edmond Dantes. I'm like, where'd you get that from? What are you doing? But it just stuck. Edmond Dantes. So from a joke, it turned into a stage name.
Yeah, wow.
And that transition is what changed my life. Having my name from George to Edmond Dante is me walking in. Yeah, I'm me now. I walk in a changed person.
Wow.
Not that, and you have to watch the film though. Not that I've made my revenge, but look where I am now. I have overcome.
You better come back.
I have overcome everybody. So anybody that tries to bring me down, they have no chance in hell because the only person going to bring me down is either God or myself. Because I've overcome obstacles that you can wish you've dreamed to overcome.
Can I ask a
And
question?
it's a blessing.
When people piss you off or they want to let you down, are they letting George down or Edmund down? Who is it affecting?
First and foremost, they're letting themselves down
Yeah.
because the repercussions of this, not saying like everyone has their prime time. Blissfully, I'm there right now. Not going to be there forever. That's normal. I just won't give them work anymore. But that happens, and then they come back. We apologise. So why do it in the first place? Because I'm not going to be the same George as I am with you every time. I'm going to change my ways. So basically, they're not going to upset me. They're going to upset themselves. or ruin themselves. Because I'm gonna continue on.
So, but that's George talking, not Edmund talking.
That's George talking.
That's George.
Edmund is a drummer / entertainer who creates a vibe for everyone else. George is the event planner, the father, the partner, the
Family.
best friend,
The
family.
podcaster.
The podcaster. Yeah.
I like that.
So that's the story.
So that's the story I think everyone's asked for, and you know,
Good.
Love that.
We'll ask at season 2 as well.
no more asking that question, please.
Wow, I've got some fire questions for you guys. It's just a quick few. They're questions that you can just say yes or no to, or just answer the question, like with the answer. If that makes sense.
No passing.
No, I won't pass.
They're not that kind of. They're not
Okay,
that juicy.
alright.
They're just like, yeah. Who makes the crowd scream louder, the drums or the fire?
Drums.
Which one of you gets blamed first when something goes wrong? Quick.
Both.
Yeah, both.
First. There's got to be someone that's first.
Me.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay.
Who's more likely to steal the spotlight?
Me.
Do you reckon?
Oh, well, I did answer that question before, didn't I? Oh, no.
As in, if we're in a room,
Yeah.
100% me.
It was you.
Between
You're only
the
for
two of
5
you.
seconds and you walk away. Then I'll take the spotlight after that.
More essential to a wedding, the beat or the bang?
The bang.
The beat to the
You
bang.
can agree to disagree.
I'll agree to disagree.
Okay. The bang.
He's going to say yes to all of you.
It's the beat, then you get the bang, which is me.
Next question.
Who's got... You can debate it.
No, it's all right.
Who's got the bigger ego, musos or pyrotechs?
Oh, musos.
Musos.
I
George.
will put billions of dollars if I ever had millions of dollars on the musos.
Wow.
Ego's big enough to honestly cause an earthquake. It's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Is there anything you guys want to ask me?
100%. We're gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you one, but you're gonna ask you one first.
Well, here we go.
Oh, I got to think of one. I wasn't.
Would you
expecting
like
this
to continue being a host from time to time at our podcast?
For sure. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it's been fun
You know,
interviewing you
this
guys.
was your idea though. It was actually your idea to do this because we were planning on having the last episode to ask each other questions.
Because no one knows who you guys are.
Yeah.
You know, and it's nice to get
So
an
for the
insight.
record, my name is Mahmoud.
So Mahmoud, aka M, aka Muri, aka Magic Dust.
And you got Mr.
George.
Rumi.
And my dad says you don't have to say that. I copped that much crap yesterday from saying Rumi that many times on TV.
My wife actually told me, she's like, you're pushing it with the dust.
Yeah, and my one's like, yeah, you're pushing after Rumi. She goes, you look at you. She goes, you both look like you know what is. You both look like.
Cut it out. Cut it
I'm
out.
not cutting it out. I'm going
You
to beep
have
it
to
out.
cut it out. You
Cut
have to. Have to. You're going to get some people watching the YouTube and be like,
okay.
have you turned comments off?
Hey?
No.
No.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
No. But
Get some trolls.
No, but I've got most of the time. You're the one checking everything.
Yeah.
You check, and he calls
Yeah.
me, George. You got to take this stuff off now. You know what I mean? I had one or two, but we don't know. We've been doing well.
What about you,
doing
Em? What are you going to ask?
I don't know.
We covered it all with my pod.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question to someone?
Of course.
Ethan. How are you, mate?
Very well yourself.
Good. How you liking our podcast?
I love it, bro.
Yeah?
I love it.
Can
Which
we,
camera can I
can
turn?
we hear him? Can we hear him?
Can I turn to the camera?
Can you from here?
Yeah, can you? Can I turn the camera on you or no?
Oh, I'll come in.
Come.
He's the
That's it.
best.
Amazing.
I'll say a couple words.
Yeah, but he's saying that because we gave him $500 before the show.
Oh,
He's
here we
saying that.
go.
Money talks and
So
walks.
behind the cameras, behind the chop and changing, for me to make
And the guy that's giggling all night.
for me to
All
edit.
the shitty chops, it's from.
Nah,
it's from
you
your
guys are
shirt.
amazing.
So for me to edit and making life easy for myself, it's this man here, changing the cam at the right time, walking past the cam at the right time.
Thank you to Creative
pleasure.
Hub.
Yeah,
Amazing.
thanks
He's
so much.
honestly
He's
amazing.
amazing.
Thank you for what you do.
I love this podcast so much. I don't know a thing about any sort of like the events industry at all. Very new to it. I come from a country town. Just started to work here more in the city, and every time these guys come on, it's just something new. Whether you've been in the industry your whole life or you don't know anything about it, like it's always entertaining. Like
I love hearing him in the background laughing. It's like, you know what?
He was
these
giggling the whole
guys
night.
crack me up. I had to shut my mouth last time because all these root me magic dust, and they do the like. Oh man, it's a crack.
Yeah,
These
I just
guys
want
are
to say
awesome.
thank you, honestly, because like it's not easy what you're doing as well to get it at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're amazing.
I'll try my best.
Thank you. So big thank you to this gentleman.
To that creative.
Thank you. And that
Hub.
creative hub, been in the boys. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Thank you
very
So
much.
Thank
are you gonna, because you are the host.
Yep.
So
thank you so much, guys.
yes, you are the host. So I think we can't say anything now. It's Val takes the stage now. So that's all
Yes.
you.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for the questions.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you for causing
for
problems
having
between me and him right now because we're gonna
He's
play.
going to all night now.
Wait till we get off. He's gonna be like, I can't believe you said that about me. No, but it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, and it's always so nice to see you both. And yeah,
Love
looking
it.
forward to all the events we have together.
Can't
Cheers to
wait.
the next
And
event.
I can't wait to see you in December.
Yes.
Thank you.
We've got so many on. It's
Done.
crazy.
Cheers. See you,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys. Bye.